Hello everybody, my name is Mike Demaro and I want to welcome you to this episode of My Life with Asperger's. I just want to say that it's an honor for me to do this program and to talk about different topics that go on in my life and what goes on in the news and all. And I feel that I'm lucky enough to go out in the world and spread my awareness of autism and Asperger's, because it has helped a lot of people understand the way I behave sometimes and the way I act sometimes, But on today's episode, I want to talk about something that happened in New Jersey to a dad and his kid at school. Now, I just watched this YouTube video of this dad explaining about what his son went through at the school, and the teachers that were supposed to teach the son, please keep in mind the son has autism, and what the teachers were doing to him, they were bullying him. I didn't feel comfortable. I would not feel comfortable in that same room as the teacher if I knew a kid was getting bullied like that. He was just trying to get a question asked. The kid asked nicely about a question, and then the next thing you know, the teacher was mean to him and said no. Or, there was another clip later on in the video that the dad showed, and the dad was like, the dad wired his son that day. He recorded the whole 6.5 hours of video of the incident of the whole day of school, and the dad was like reacting like, teacher can't do this. I agree with the dad. The teacher shouldn't do that. And then later on in the audio, in the video, the dad presents this clip that the kid would ask again if he could see his mom would see his dad after he sees his mom. And the teacher was saying, you can't see. Meaning, in my eyes, what I thought of that was rude. It was disgusting. You can't say that to a 10-year-old kid that has autism, because they don't know any different. If you tell them they can't see or you can't see, that means it's like pretty much the question is asked, are they blind? You can't do that. You can't respond in a way like that. If you're a teacher of special needs, you cannot respond to that, because if you do respond to that, then the kid cannot comprehend. My life, if I'm said, oh, you can't see, I'll be like, I comprehend that as like, I can't see because, am I blind or something? As long as I can see throughout these two eyes right here, I can see, okay? And, the teachers, there needs to be something happening. Not just in New Jersey, not just in Massachusetts, not just in Florida, all over this country and all over the world. You cannot do that to an autistic child, okay? You cannot. If you're a teacher, You cannot bully them like that. And, you know, they shouldn't have done it to this kid. I'm very thankful that the dad did put a wire in his son so that he could hear what happened throughout the day, you know? But I understand that things are not going to happen in an instant, you know? It's going to take a while to get the results. But don't be afraid that, let me say this, if you get bullied at school, whether you're in high school, college, if you're even at work and you get bullied, you need to stand up. If you can't stand up to that person, go to another person, another adult, another boss, another teacher, and tell them your problems. Because if you don't, then the issues are going to keep going. And, you know, you shouldn't, nobody should have to go through this, alright? No kid should be bullied at school by a teacher. Someone who's supposed to teach the children, and they bully you? That's not right. Nobody should be bullying anybody. I don't care who it is. You know I have dealt bullying at work. People bullied me at work. But I got them to stop. And I bullied someone, a childhood friend of mine. And I was sorry for that too. And now I'm paying the price. I'm no longer his friend because of that. You know? But still, nobody should be bullying anybody. I don't care who it is. And I hope that this Stu guy, I hope that he gets the justice he deserves. Because he deserves it. He wants those teachers fired, those aides fired. I agree with him. They should fire those teachers. They should fire those aides for what they done to that kid. For what they done to his son. Because, like I said, no one should go through that. No one deserves to go through it. And by me watching the video of his comments, the dad's comments on there, and the audio clips, it makes me frustrated. It makes me angry. No kid should have to go through that. It's stupid. And let me give advice to the teachers that are already teaching people that are on disabilities, and to the people that are going into teaching with people with disabilities. Please, do not do what they did at the school in New Jersey. Please do not do that. Please do not make fun of any children that is on the spectrum or has a disability. Okay? Please do not do that. We live in a country where, we live in a place that we shouldn't have to deal with it, And if you make fun of anybody that is on the autism spectrum or that has a disability, you are a bully. Let me just tell you that right now. Anybody who makes fun of anybody that has a disability, you are a bully. I don't care how severe it is. You are a bully. You don't deserve to be in an educational setting like that. You don't deserve to talk to that person. If you make fun of them, you don't deserve that, Nobody should have to go through that. So, make sure you stand up for yourselves, because if you don't, it's going to continue. And if it continues, then it's going to get worse, It's going to get worse and worse and worse. If you don't speak up, it's going to get worse. So, you need to speak up right away. If you get bullied, because of your disability or anything like that, you need to stand up for yourself, okay? And if it's your child should have, your child needs to come to you. But if they can't speak, do what Stu did. Wire yourself, or have, no, not wire yourself, though. Wire the kid and have him go to school, you know, and have it record. Because what you learn, what Stu did, was he could learn about his son and what his son went through that day should not have to go through any day at all, you know? Nobody should have to go through that. So I commend Stu on doing that. He is an excellent role model. He is an excellent dad for doing that. And I applaud him for doing that. Because if he didn't do that, then it could get worse. So I thank Stu for doing that. I thank Stu for doing that video that he did. And I'm thankful that I could reply to it. So I thank you so much for watching this special edition episode of My Life with Asperger's. And I hope you continue watching My Life with Asperger's. Because I do like to talk about my life and what I deal with on a daily basis and what happens in the news and all and what other things, you know? So, thank you, and I hope you guys have a good day.